Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you and your household. May the Lord continue to keep you and bless you in all of your ways. We're talking about being a blessing, and we are blessed in so many different ways. If you take some time and you take an inventory of all the things you have and the ways in which you are blessed, because remember, it's not just about material things, but it's also about the fact that we have life. The fact that we can see, that we can walk, we have our mental faculties. There's so many blessings that God is bestowing upon us, and they're unmerited. We don't deserve them, but they're His to give to us, and He gave them to us so lavishly so that we can use them to bless others as well. In 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 12, this is what it says. For if there is first a willing mind, it is accepted according to what one has, and not according to what he does not have. In other words, give out of what you have. God blesses us with things, yes, so that we can satisfy our needs, but He gives us abundance and He gives us more so we can share with other people. And other people includes our enemies as well. Don't you dare forget that at all. As hard as it may be and as much as it may sting, we are to give water and food and whatever is necessary to our enemies as well. So we give out of what God has given to us, not out of what we do not have. There always needs to be a balance. So you don't go take up your rent money and you give it to someone else, because that rent money doesn't belong to you. That is a bill that you have committed yourself to paying, and you pay that. God is not an unreasonable God at all. And if you ever find yourself in a genuine scenario where there is a need, but you literally do not have it, it means that God have not chosen you to bless that person in that way. Perhaps it's simply for you to pray for them. I have found myself in so many scenarios like that, and my heart will break because I'm not able to. I have to say no, but I have matured enough to understand. And I was also the culprit that gave away my rent money, by the way. But I have matured enough to understand that God uses us as conduits and blessings, and He gives the blessings to us to be able to satisfy our needs and our commitments, and also to bless others. And if you ever find yourself in a predicament, you don't have it, do not force it. Simply pray for that person. Any other support you can give, you give to that person. Give out of what you have. You may have a word of encouragement. You may be able to just sit with that person in the moment, mourn with them, cry with them, be there with them. But if you don't have the tangible money to give, do not fret. You pray, and God will bring that person who is supposed to bless that individual. So we need to strike a balance, understand that we are to bless, we're to give to others, we're to share, but you give out of what you were blessed with, what God has given to you. And the key to all of this is relationship with Lord. How do we know? Because sometimes, and this has happened to me before, I have money set aside for something in particular, a commitment, but the Lord is nudging me to give it. And you know what happens? I give it, and God restores it in time to take care of what I needed to take care of. How did I know that? Relationship, conversation, communing with God, listening to Him, obeying Him. That is what it is required for us to be a blessing and to use the blessing according to what the blesser intends. God bless you. Have a good day.